This is just a quick video on the importance of using the proper fluids in your Volkswagen and Audi. We have a 2001 A4 1.8 liter, and the customer's complaint was a lot of noise coming from the engine bay in the cold weather, and this is what we found. We found that the customer was using improper power steering fluid. Right now it's about 30 degrees outside. See what happens to AutoZone power steering fluid? This is not really a fluid. This way you very easily gonna kill your power steering system. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna flush this stuff out. We're gonna use our little pump. We're gonna pump this stuff out, and we're gonna replace it with the CHF 11S, and we're gonna be flushing it until we see that the fluid is coming out clean without any of the old stuff left in it. Look in there. See, it's not even fluid anymore, it's like a grease. Power steering grease. So yeah, don't ever use any unapproved fluids. Now I fill the tank with the CHF 11S. It's liquid now. We're gonna start the car up. We're gonna run it for a minute or two. We're gonna suck it out again, and we're gonna continue doing it until the fluid is gonna be completely clear. The car is running. You can't even see any movement inside the tank. Probably the pump is not able to pump anything through. So we're gonna have to wait for the engine to warm up a bit, so the power steering grease that used to be in there is gonna melt into somewhat liquidish form, and I'm gonna start pumping through. See, there's absolutely no movement in the tank. So we had the car running for about 5 minutes. See, the engine warmed up a little bit. Now we see that there is movement in the power steering tank. We're gonna turn the wheel all the way to the right and all the way to the left a couple of times, so the fluid circulates through the system, and we're gonna suck it out of the tank. Here's how we turn the car off. And we're gonna suck the fluid out of the tank again. Probably gonna have to do this 5 to 10 times. It's gonna be a good waste of maybe 2 bottles of CHF 11S. I want to get complete fluid flush the whole system, because the fluid that was in there is unacceptable. I fill the tank one more time. So we got some movement in there, and still not too good. You can see that the old fluid is mixing with the CHF 11S. And I turn the wheel left to right several times. Let it run for a couple more minutes. Suck it out again. Once again, we're gonna be doing that until we see that the fluid that we're sucking out of the tank is clear. So it's been 3 times that we sucked out the fluid. Now we see a lot more movement inside the tank. The steering wheel is much easier to turn now. The pump makes no noise. And we shut the car off every time we suck the fluid out, so it doesn't get any air into the system, so it doesn't bubble up. It's just better that way. And we're gonna do it a couple more times. I'll show you the result. Okay, after a couple more times of sucking the fluid out, so we get semi-clean fluid coming out of the tank. That means we're on the right track. Our pump got a little bit of a a little bit of air in it. It makes a bit of noise, but that's okay. If your power steering system grabs some air and starts making noise, just shut the car off, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, let all the air bubbles like gather up. So when you restart the car, it's not gonna be sucking bubbles in. And just let it idle. Don't turn the wheel or anything like that. Just let it idle for like 5-10 minutes, and it'll quiet down. Then it's still gonna be a little bit of noise left, but take it for a ride, maybe 10-15 minute ride. It's gonna go away. So we're on about 2.5 bottles of CHF 11S through the system. As you see, our fluid is coming through clear. Now we're gonna fill it up and take it for a ride. So the power steering flush is alright. It's done. Well, in this case we used 3 bottles of CHF 11S. Well, this one was very dirty. You probably won't need that much, or 2 bottles is gonna be enough. You gotta flush all your fluids in your car every 2 years, regardless of mileage. Like brake fluid absorbs water from the air and starts basically killing the brake system from inside. Power steering fluid, the oil falls apart, coolant, everything has got to be flushed every 2 years. So make sure you flush your fluids to prevent the damage to your car. And our power steering flush is complete. With the system, makes no noise. Always clean up after yourself and observe everything that's going on under your hood. I gotta tell you, while I was doing the power steering flush, I noticed that this guy's radiator fan clutch is not good, and you could tell that very easily. You let the car run up to a normal operating temperature. See, it's hot, so the clutch should be engaged at least a little bit. And when you shut the car off, observe the fan. See, this thing keeps on spinning. That means the clutch is not engaged at all. Even if the car is cold, you cannot do that. So this guy's fan clutch is no good. And right now it doesn't matter, it's cold. He's driving it in cold weather, probably won't overheat, but if it's gonna be hot in the summer, this might be a problem.